Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
Good morning and welcome back to the North News.
We hope you had a great weekend, so let's finish it off strong, like Mr. Armstrong.
Let's jump over to our Viking announcements.
Hey students, make sure to be careful with your computers. Let's talk with Taylor and Miss Baker on how to take care of our computers.
2. Why is it important to take care of your computer?
It is so important to be taking care of your Chromebooks because this is the piece of equipment that you're going to be using every day for the entire time that you're a student at North Junior High. These devices cost about $200 each, and you need to take really good care of them because while they are your tool that you're using, it also doesn't really belong to you. You're borrowing it from the school. And so it's just really important that you are doing everything you can to keep your Chromebook in great condition so that by the time you're, in 9th grade, if you're in your last semester of 9th grade, that you still have a computer that you can use. You still have a computer that you can type your papers on and you can access websites on and everything else that you need to do.
What will happen if you damage your computer to the point where it's beyond repair?
That's a great question. So if you damage your computer to the point where it cannot be repaired anymore, now obviously that can happen in a couple of different ways. It could be an accident or it could be on purpose. But regardless of how it happens, you should hopefully have paid for a $25 damage deposit. Your $25 damage deposit is only good for one school year. So if you paid for it at the beginning of the school year, then if something terrible happens to your computer, then you get a replacement for free. You've already paid for that. That's what that deposit covers. But if you didn't get the damage deposit, in order to get a new computer, it is going to cost you the amount it would cost to buy a new computer because we have to replace the one that you destroyed. And so that is unfortunately a $200 expense at that point. So if you ever have any problem with your computer, whether it's an accident or whatever else, and it doesn't work anymore, bring it to the library because Mrs. Hoven or myself can fix a lot of problems, but if we can't fix it, we can help get that process started for you.
What are a few things you can do to keep your computer in good condition?
Okay, so keeping your computer in good condition, there are some tips and tricks that I recommend everybody know about. So the first one is, all right, so here's your Chromebook that you've gotten. It should look like this when you get it. One of the most important things that you can do to keep your computer in good shape, I'm going to switch computers, is to not do one of two things. We see a lot of students who carry their computer around with it open, which isn't necessarily bad, but if you are holding it here, that is almost a guaranteed way to eventually destroy your screen. And if you're carrying it here, surprisingly, the touchpads are very easy to destroy as well. So you don't ever want to hold it by the screen or by the touchpad. The only reason that I'm doing it on this computer is that you can see that it already has a lot of missing keys. This is another thing that when people pick at the keys and they come off, we can't put them back on. This computer, you can still type with it, but it's a pain because you have to hit that exact little white button in order to type that letter. And so, you also want to make sure that you're not picking at things. A good thing to do, if you can, is, maybe think about getting a sleeve, a protective, like there's soft cases that you can slip your Chromebook into, so when it's in your backpack, it doesn't get smushed or anything like that. Also make sure not to put it inside your backpack or anywhere else that, for example, a water bottle could leak on it. Or another thing we see that happens often is if you stick it in your backpack, but you also had like a cookie or something in your backpack, and then it got crumbs, and then these little bitty holes get full of crumbs. And when that happens, it can make it stop working. It can even cause a fire. So you definitely want to try to keep your computer clean and dry. Don't let it get squished. Don't hold it the wrong way. And the other really important thing is, don't set it on the edge of a table where it can easily get knocked off and hit the ground. Because when these things hit the ground, they usually shatter.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Students, please remember that the building and cafeteria will not be open until 7:20. So if you do get to school before then, you'll need to wait outside by the doors. Or if it is raining, we advise that you go under the breezeway between the cafeteria and the building. And our best option is just show up after 7:20 and you can come right on into the building.
Students, we need help with some spooky songs. In order to fill out the form, you need to be logged into a Boise Schools account. If you want to scan it on your computer, you have to go to the camera icon, press scan, and hover over the QR code.
I know I will, Brando.
Yeah.
This is a reminder that all skateboards, scooters, and bikes are not allowed to be ridden on campus. This includes the sidewalks surrounding North.
Hey Hiking Club members, watch for an email coming your way, please. Answer the email so we know what day you can meet, as we need all the information we can get to figure out what day works best for you. Remember, meetings are after school. We hope to start meetings next week. See you there!
I can't wait. Ninth graders, are you interested in wrestling this year? Well, we will be having a team barbecue this Saturday. See Coach Bosque for more information. Also, there will be an open mat practice Tuesday and Thursday from 4:30 to 5:30 in the Boise High School gym downstairs.
Now let's get a recap on the sports week. This week in sports. Congrats to the 7th grade white squad for a win at Le Bois on Wednesday. It was a close match. After 25 matches, North was up by 1, 13-12. The final match came fine to the last point. 3 games to 3 games, score was 40-40. North won the final point of the day to secure a 14-12 victory for the Vikings.
Play North tennis. The North volleyball team took on Le Bois yesterday. Both 8th and 9th grade teams defeated Le Bois in 2 sets. The 8th grade team won 25-15 in set 1 and 25-23 in set 2. There was amazing blocks by Caroline B and front row hits from Naomi A and Peyton B. Great job, Viking volleyball players. Come support the volleyball team on Friday as we take on East. The varsity teams will be playing at home and the JV teams will be playing at East.
North 9th grade team improved their record to 8 wins against 0 losses. The Lady Vikings defeated Le Bois by scoring 25-10 and 25-18. The victory was a total team effort. Here are your outstanding players.
Next week, we have a very busy schedule in sports, so be sure to check the calendar, come out, and support your Vikings!
Go North!
Go North!
Yeah!
Students, the Viking Hut will be open on Friday for the first time this year! So let's watch a video about it.
Hey Vikings, do you know what today is?
It's the Viking Hut.
Starting from today and every Friday, we will be doing the Viking Hut.
You can buy shirts, stickers, pencils, bracelets, and more. Please treat the Viking Hut with respect.
Now let's do the Viking cards with Mr. Westrick and Hudson.
Henry Bailey.
Delaney Hamilton.
Annabelle Timon. Megan Henson from Mr. Armstrong.
Draymond Stock from Mr. Spain.
Jane Lindsay.
And now we're going to do 3 teacher winners. Three teacher winners.
Miss Shannon. Miss Lingard.
The last one.
Miss Devitt.
Devin, all right.
Students, please make sure your name is legible when you're turning in your Viking cards, or it may be redrawn.
Have a great weekend, North.
Bye!